Okay.
Free action to give Zook the middle finger, like.
It's gonna bring us to Riot.
Okay. Riot comes out to about here.
So next to the giant stone box.
Next to the giant stone box.
Okay.
And casts Insect Plague.
Insect Plague. It's counterspelled. Well, maybe. What level spell is it?
From who?
Huh?
From who?
From this guy you can see.
Oh, come on.
We'll start there.
I thought he had already used his reaction.
Well, not this turn. He got it back.
Nope.
What level spell is that?
That is a 4th level spell.
Oh, he might not counterspell it, actually.
No, it's actually 5th. Sorry, it's
Is
5th.
it 5th?
You did give me a 5th level spell on this thing.
It is not counterspelled.
Hey.
Rude.
All right, so these guys, these two need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. The elemental passes. The invisible spellcaster does not.
Okay.
Or
so
he's not
the
spelled.
elemental will take half of whatever happens here, which is that I had my hand over it, and I was watching the total go from 29 down to 25 down to 21. So 21 piercing damage.
And then half that if he passes?
If he passes, yeah. And then this is all difficult terrain for them.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's where Riot's ending her turn next to the box.
I was thinking about it, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we're just gonna come back here.
All right, Liberation.
Hey, yeah, I think I'm gonna go in on the invisible dude again. Is he still invisible?
He's still invisible.
Bleh.
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 And also bleh.
Okay.
That was a 12 and then a nat 1.
And you just can't find this guy. You're not even sure if he's still standing there. Staying put there?
I'm going to willingly leave his threat range.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't know if you're in his threat range or not. You just punched a bunch of empty air.
It's true.
But nothing tries to hit you.
I'm going to use a key point to dodge there.
Okay. Mahogany.
Alright. I'm gonna... what the hell. We don't know that the Aranes is teleported away yet, so... Let's just do another Thorn Whip on this boy.
Okay, it's counterspelled.
Okay, that's... I feel like that was a worthwhile use of my turn, is burning that spell slot up there. And then I'm gonna go not stand next to Riot.
Was he the one who counterspelled it?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
So,
Probably.
Yeah, Mahogany
Wait,
comes out.
is counterspell verbal?
Yeah. I believe
yeah.
that's
Where
the
did
only
we hear it
component.
come from?
The southern end of the room.
Probably this guy. I think he's the only one who could have seen him and could have done it.
Right. I want to make sure he's still there.
So yeah, Riot. Mahogany just comes out and does a little thing with his hands and then shrugs and walks back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Nath.
Let's try a Shocking Grasp.
Counterspelled.
Okay. And then bonus action to have the hand grapple him into the
So
strength check
move him
is a
prone?
22.
You're moving him
Do
prone?
you have to do prone before you can move him?
No.
He's already grappled.
Oh, you're putting him in the fire.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and he's gonna burn
Yep.
up. That's bad for him. And the hand's just gonna hold him there and he's gonna cook.
Yep.
This is a horrific thing to do to a person.
How does it smell?
Did you see what they did to Riot in the eatery?
Yeah.
That's the end of Nath's turn.
Okay. This thing.
They burned her body.
First
and
square
then I turned
counts
it
as
to
difficult
dust.
terrain. 10, 20, 30. He can just barely get to Nath. Here, I'm gonna put big B's up here so I don't.
That's fine. It doesn't occupy the space, so technically should be in the fire.
I care more of where
Yeah.
like where the monster
That's
is
fine.
than him. Nath,
Mm-hmm.
He's rude hand.
you got an AC, right?
Looking for a 15 to start.
I have a 13.
Nope.
And then I have a 21.
Counterspell.
21 will do it.
Okay. Go ahead and take. This is 2 types of damage, but it's all from one source.
Mm-hmm.
First hit's going to deal 11 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 points of necrotic damage.
One second. I'm gonna go put all. I'm just gonna put all that in the ward as my reaction.
Okay. I also need you to make an intelligence saving throw. DC is 15.
1 second. Yes.
You make it?
Yep.
Do you have any concentration spells up?
Yeah, I have to concentrate on the big beast.
It's gone. And you, for the life of you, cannot remember why you're standing in this room. Last thing you remember was an hour or so ago being in Matsu Henshin's room and kind of acclimating to Riot's new form and watching the candle burn out. You have no idea why you're here, how you got here, or what's going on, as this water elemental is pummeling you with its big tendrils. The minstrels get to go, so he's no longer grappled, but let's see if he burns to death. They don't have a lot of hit points. Oh, he might still be... Yeah, he's still alive for now. The minstrel is going to step out of the fire.
That's probably smart.
And I think I can get 3 of you with this spell, actually.
Oh.
I barely heard that little grunt of...
That's horse shit. Is that better?
Yeah. So his the movement is 30. So 10, 20, 30. He can get all 3 of you.
Does he leave Riot's threat area to do that?
Yeah.
He does. He walks right through her.
All right, let's see if I can force this guy to death.
He's pretty badly burned.
Let's see. I haven't done a melee attack in so long. I forget what my is in. That's a. Does a 14 do it?
14 does do it.
Okay. This isn't going to do a lot of damage, but maybe 4 damage.
4 damage. So yeah, you fork him as he goes by. Now I
Okay.
need Riots, Kelian, Zook, and
Oh,
Mahogany.
thanks.
Wait,
Two-
why? Oh man, I wish I hadn't done that. I forgot I had Warcaster and I can cantrip people like that. Anyway,
Constitution saving throw. DC is only 12.
Oh, I think I just make that.
I
I'm
passed.
gonna use a lucky die.
Okay.
How did you fail that?
Zook
I
fails.
do.
All
Just
right,
made it.
well that's unlikely. I failed.
Okay. Go ahead and take 15 points of thunder damage. This guy casts Thunderweave and blasts you back. So if you passed, take half that, take 7 points. If you failed, take the full 15 and move yourself 10 feet away from...
Wait, this is Thunderwave?
This is Thunderwave.
I don't think he can get all 3 of us with that.
It's a cube, right?
It's a cube that originates on him. So he would have to choose 2 or 1.
I get
Oh,
blasted back.
I thought it said it was a 15-foot radius. Riot, go ahead and don't take damage from that.
Okay.
How about Zook?
Zook will, though, because he's around the corner. He's within 15
Okay.
feet.
All right, then yeah, he gets blasted back against the wall.
Okay. Riot, you just feel the green shock of hair on your face get tingled by this.
I know that spell. I used to have it.
And as for... Because Riot had to speak up about Thunderwave. I'm going to need Riot to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC here?
DC's 12. No, I'm sorry. DC is... These guys are a little tougher. DC's 14.
Oh yeah, I still passed. 16.
20 feet, 20-foot square. So-
No, remember those are 10-foot squares.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Good call.
I only have that dead on my mind because it's been bugging me constantly. Oh, jump on the Tensor's floating disc. Get out of there.
I need Zook to make this deck save as well. DC's 14.
Zook should be able to pass that.
Well,
Oh, it's,
Mahogany really should have been able to pass that.
that's
I rolled
21
two
right there.
ones.
For Zook?
Yeah, it's 21 for Zook.
Okay.
It's a 1 in 400 chance.
And Riot, you passed, yes?
Yeah.
Zook takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage and is restrained as black tentacles erupt from the ground in this 20-foot square and just start grabbing at you. They snake up over the top of the disc and begin dragging it to the floor. Zook is grasped hopelessly. Riot doesn't seem too bothered.
Wait, did you not pass?
No, he passed.
He did pass.
Yeah.
I thought you said he failed. Then he takes no damage and is not restrained.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
I
Zook
said he
knows that
passed.
one.
Yeah. I was really confused for a second.
And those squares count as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Sure.
Does Riot take half that damage? That Riot, unlike Zook, doesn't have evasion.
No, that doesn't deal
that
damage on the
doesn't
fail.
have damage.
All right.
But you don't want to end your turn there.
Yeah.
You do not want to end your turn there.
So you said it's pulling the disc down in there?
It's grasping at the disc. It's not going to actually impede the disc's progress or anything.
Especially since it doesn't have speed.
This is why I was thinking 20-foot radius. I should probably make this a different color, I think. Unless somebody's going to try to... Oh, you can't counterspell. He's invisible. Why is that still white?
Because your colors are jacked up.
I guess. Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. Colors are hard.
I guess.
Is
Well,
it just
whatever.
on this map?
Do you want me to draw it, Brick?
No, I got it. 20-foot radius, this whole area.
Mhm.
A yellow-green fog comes into being, engulfing everything in this northern end of this room. The area here is heavily obscured, so dark vision won't help you see through it.
Is that a cloud kill?
It is cloud kill. And nothing happens until somebody enters its area or starts its turn there. But now there's a big old cloud kill in the room.
Oh, lovely.
That's going to bring us back to Zook.
Zook was about to go jumping on the Tensor's floating disc, but seeing as it's about to go start flying into the cloud kill, that sounds like a bad idea.
He's going to back around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, he's going to
Kill-
stop right here.
Kill this guy.
He's going to put an arrow in the back of this guy's head.
I have point blank arrow.
Execution style.
Okay.
That first die was the one I was
That's a
going
crit.
Well, no, there was no advantage here, so that 17 is the one that's going to stand.
The 17 will still hit.
Yeah.
How could you do me like this?
Sorry, Nodal. 7. 10.
Cloud kill. Heavily obscured. So that's like invisible, right?
It imposes disadvantage because it's difficult to see through it.
36
What if something
damage.
had line of sight? Like, do I have a line of sight?
You do, yes.
Okay.
What'd you say?
36 damage. from
Oh,
Zook.
he is extremely dead. Kelian, you're about to take a point blank shot at this guy from the front, but an arrow spikes through his neck from the back. And then Zook gives you the finger guns. Zook ending his turn
1
there?
and 2, baby.
He moved 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Get him
Moving back. Kelian, you're up.
All right. Can I see through this cloud?
Vaguely.
I see the
You've got disadvantage on
I'd have to
anybody
have
inside that.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Fuck.
No, I'm sorry. You don't have disadvantage. They have
Partial cover.
partial cover.
Which
They
doesn't
can-
matter.
You have sharpshooter.
I have sharpshooter.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well,
Although, I'm going to
Fine.
be honest with you. If you miss this roll, I'm going to describe it as one of the black tentacles grabbing your bolt out of the air.
Well, then I feel like I have to shoot now. I'm more concerned about the fact that I can't get sneak attack.
Oh, actually, Kelian, don't worry about this guy.
You got
Although
it.
you can't hit anything else, so whatever.
I really hope you have the exact same idea as I do,
I think he maybe.
because that was what I was going to do on my turn.
I'll shoot him anyway. Why not?
Do it.
18.
That is a 28.
28 will hit.
They have a lot of hit points.
They
so
do.
That is 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. And you staying put there on the stairs? You're moving back up the stairs.
Just hopping
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Hopping up the stairs.
Riot.
Okay. Riot
Cloud
go.
kill.
Wait, yeah. Is
Oh,
that
you-
starting or ending?
You're in the cloud kill, so you're going to start by making a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC is
That's what I-
14.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was starting or ending. It's 14.
Uh,
What is that, 2? No, that doesn't do
really?
it.
Shoot.
I was really hoping that would roll over down to the 10.
$25 points of poison damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other ill effects?
Nope. I mean, you
Okay.
feel real sick and nauseous.
Yeah. Okay, so 10, 20. I'm gonna try it now that there's nobody who can see me past this. I'm gonna cast Fuck Your Spell on the elemental.
Oh no, it's not my plan.
You're trying what? Dispel magic?
Dispel magic, yeah.
Okay. At what level?
Third
Level?
level, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll.
Okay.
Mine was more direct.
Come on. Should I use my belief points on? I think I
No,
should.
because you could. It's gonna be a. I mean, go for it if you want.
I mean, I really don't want anybody to get stick swatted. Is the thing that I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, that I get.
So yeah, I am. These are my only belief points, so I'm gonna spend them here.
Okay. That's it. Riot's last belief points of the campaign. Now she believes in
Yep.
nothing.
my
And I liked
Exactly.
Riot better when she believed in something. The old Riot.
So how'd that go?
That's a 21.
A 21, and the thing vanishes as you destroy the conjuration magic, keeping it bound.
Okay, and then I have 20 feet of movement left, so here, and I can just barely get out of this cloud kill.
And
But I think it's
Riot-
gonna expand.
Is that
Yeah,
even
sorry.
counting your fast movement?
Long strider?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was giving myself 40 because I had to get out of the tentacles first.
Yeah.
So I end up here.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Liberation. Go ahead and make that Constitution save.
Absolutely. I would be honored.
Did you?
Yeah. I'll pass that.
Passed.
Yep.
So you're going to take half of 26 damage, so 13 poison damage. As you start your turn in this disgusting,
Yes.
noxious fume.
That's exactly what Liberation's looking like when he's stumbles out of the cloud, and he does not look healthy at all.
Okay.
But he's
Aren't-
fighting. He's fighting to the
aren't-
bitter end.
Aren't you immune to poison?
Nope.
Such a monk.
Disease.
Oh, it's disease.
It's disease, yeah.
Okay, so you're attacking this square here.
Yep.
Wait, no, it's definitely poison.
Yeah, we were in that poison forest, and Jade Bull was fine.
Should be on your character sheet, McDohl.
Should be. Yeah.
It probably is. Yeah, it is immune to poison. Never
Then you
mind.
take no poison damage. So what are you doing?
So, let me. I'm going to swat at the invisible guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll. At disadvantage.
That is a 18.
And you catch air. He's not standing there anymore.
Of course he isn't.
Okay, go ahead.
Hmm. I've already used my action to.
Right, but you
Alright,
can
so I
you
can-
can make multiple attacks in one turn.
Yeah, I will swing that direction.
Okay, roll a hit.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone from this room. Well, no, he can't be, because he's still counterspelling shit. That's 22 to hit.
22 will hit. You got him.
Oh, nice.
You're just playing Battleship now.
14 damage.
14 damage, and he dies under your blows.
Right, the other thing I
means-
was gonna ask is, I'm assuming this guy is here. Or had for.
You can assume whatever you like.
What's this square?
That's the
Joshua.
insects.
Yeah,
Insect
Oh.
plague.
insect plague.
Yes, because if he was still there, I would have had to roll.
All right, that's gonna end Liberation's turn.
Okay, it's gonna bring us to Mahogany.
All right. I have no idea what to do because everything's either invisible or fuck it. You know what? Until I know what to do. And that 5-foot square is the odor of skunk.
It's doing what?
I'm creating the strong odor of a skunk in this 5-foot square right here inside that cube.
Very good. I mean, is this a spell or?
It's Druid craft.
It's counterspelled.
You can't. I was right here. Oh, I was right here. So guys, he has to be somewhere.
Oh, I thought you
in
would come
this-
down the stairs.
No, yeah. No, I was standing right here. when I
Okay,
cast
no,
it.
he can't see you from there.
Okay, I was gonna say because now we know where he is. but yeah. So I'm gonna listen for it, and unless I start hearing, I'm gonna assume there's no one in there anymore.
Well, okay. I mean, how well does the sound travel through 12 solid inches of stone? It's gonna bring us to Nath.
All right, so I start in the poison cloud in the cloud kill,
You do make a Constitution saving throw. DC on
and
this
this is
is
a
14.
spell. So yes,
I can't create bonfire in there, or I would have, even though it's pointless.
So 16 points of poison damage, which you can chop in half.
which I have again because it's magic.
Yep.
So 4.
Because abjuration is bullshit.
All right, so moving out, looking into this area
Now wait,
filled
stop
with
there.
cloth. Yeah.
You try to move in here, you bump right into this dickhole, who is standing just outside of the claw shrimp.
Oh, good. I was gonna see if I could see the claw shrimp tearing them apart, but instead, I'm just gonna shocking grasp that square. Is he wearing metal armor?
He is not.
Okay, so
He's got
disadvantage.
Disadvantage on the roll.
That only hit an 18 then.
That'll hit. Actually, he's gonna shield that. He still has his reaction because he didn't get to counterspell Mahogany's bullshit spell.
Yep.
I was
Right here.
All this.
Also, where are we?
So Nath comes kind of drunkenly stumbling out of this cloud, bumps into a guy, and just decides to shocking grasp him.
Yo, Nath, kill that guy!
That's gonna bring us to. Oh, this guy gets to go now. Okay, that's gonna bring us. It's gonna bring us back to Zook.
He can't have gone far.
Yeah, he can't go far.
He's kind of got very little space, yeah.
Zook tries to peer through the cloud and he says, not wasting my last arrow on that shit.
So Zook's not firing.
Nope.
Then Kelian.
You mean you're not gonna waste your last arrow?
Oh, this thing moved.
It's kind of orbiting the fire, trying to.
Keenan's gonna shoot there.
The square
'cause he
next to Nath?
Right, yeah, because my thinking is that if Nath can't see him anymore,
Oh, I couldn't see him. I just walked into him.
He just bumped into him. He just happened to step into the square where he was.
So you're saying the bottom right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. So go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got at least got a really good excuse if you miss.
Is this a disadvantage or?
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And your bolt just goes sailing through that square and crashes on the wall on the other side. Staying put there at the bottom of the stairs?
Never. Alright.
Okay, Riot, you're up.
Riot cast Sacred Flame right here.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the sacred flame appears in a puff of radiant flame, and then instantly burns away. There was nobody standing there.
Okay. Nath, I think we got him nailed down.
Is she moving?
Riot's just like standing there laughing.
It's going to bring us to Liberation.
If I move through the cloud kill, I'm going to take. Oh, wait, I'm immune to poison.
Yeah, right. Just do it.
Nerp, 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 nerp.
Okay.
Skirting the claw shrimp, and I'm going to take a swing at the invisible old man waif.
Does
Okay.
he actually say nerp, nerp,
Roll the
nerp,
hit.
nerp?
I really
Yes.
hope so.
He does.
Oh,
Look at that!
that's...
Double nat ones. That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh
And-
no.
You
Hey, at least that
swing.
didn't count as 2 attacks, because that's your disadvantage right there.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Roll the bad rolls out. Bad rolls out. There we go. That's an 18. No, that's a 16. I'm sorry.
16?
Yep.
And you swing, and he's no longer standing there.
Where did
Well,
he
he's
go?
got to be taking damage from something then.
Yeah.
Is Liberation
Yep.
ending his movement there?
Yep.
It's going to bring us to Mahogany.
Unless he's
I-
here.
Didn't catch
Is-
air. I only catch.
is this- Is this square in the cloud kill? I kind of assumed it was.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Then
You guys are occupying the only 3 safe squares here, so if he's not here...
he's clearly taking damage somewhere.
He's more afraid of the cloud kill than the insects than us.
Is that in Liberation's turn?
That's it for my turn.
All right, Mahogany, you're up.
I mean, this just seems improbable.
Does somebody want to cue up the Benny Hill music? Is that what we want to do now? Do we want to get yakety sax going?
The worst thing is that I don't have Fairy Fire prepared. I guess let's go for a whip.
He just
Thorn whip?
counterspell it anyway.
Yeah, it's counterspelled.
Did he whip he counterspelled my Thorn Whip?
He did.
Well, from where?
You don't know. You can't see him.
We
But
can
we
hear
can
him
hear
though.
him. Yeah,
can
he has
hear
to
him.
say something.
We're not asking for a square. We're just
Actually,
saying like what
behind
general
you,
area.
in this corner back here.
He's over there!
Oh,
Stop counterspelling my cantrips, you idiot!
Nath, you're up.
Just give me a second. I have to look at the range of a couple of spells right now. Sorry. I didn't expect the fight. Normally I know this stuff ahead of time. I didn't expect this to become the state of the fight.
It's my favorite fight in the whole dungeon so far. I love this guy. MVP right here.
You need to give him a name and a backstory, Rickard.
You thought Discordance was going to be the boss here, but no.
I did. It's not. It's
Well, maybe wait another 5 minutes for giving him a backstory.
Yeah, all my good spells hit things that I can see. So, Riot, drop the claw shrimp, and I'll just move to here.
Fine, Riot does that
okay.
as
So
a
no,
reaction, I guess.
So can I move?
No,
through
you can do it
during
for
my
free.
turn?
okay. So no
It's
more
not a
question.
reaction.
And Nath is just going to spend his turn not attacking, but just wildly swinging his staff through these 3 squares.
No,
so that
he's
it
not
will
there.
feel
Nath.
And he's
He's
whipping
I know,
up
but if
through the
he-
cloud
if he
kill.
tries to move again,
Oh, okay. I get you.
I'm not attacking. I'm just kind of like a blind man, literally trying to find something.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm not a cipher. I'll do these squares.
that's true.
Tab isn't. There we go.
Okay. Probably Riot, I think. Actually, no. That's going to bring us to Zook again.
Does Zook have a melee weapon?
He does. I think he does. Doesn't he not?
It's not on his stat block.
Oh, if it's not on his stat block, then no, he doesn't.
Seems like an oversight on Zook's part.
Seems like one. I wonder whose fault that was.
Yeah, I wonder.
Probably McLean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blame McLean.
We'll blame
His
McLean.
bad.
Luke or Zook, he takes a couple steps back up the thing and he just pops a squat on the stairs. He sits down on the stairs and just stares into the room.
Zook casts a spell. He'll just counterspell it.
Okay, he's looking down into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to bring us to
Well,
Kelian.
that's a leading question.
Kelian's gonna fire that square.
Fire at that square. Roll to hit.
Yeah. It's a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
He's also probably moved.
Let's see that. Oh, there.
That is a 23.
23. You level a shot. Your glass bolt shatters on the wall. There's nothing standing there.
There's
His
nothing
turn
there,
already
guys.
went since I went.
Riot.
This is
Okay.
dumb.
Riot shouts out, "This is dumb. Give up now. You cannot possibly win here. Just give up. Surrender and we will not kill you."
Is that a lie or is that the truth?
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Make it at disadvantage. This guy has a lot of evidence that you're not going to not kill him. So charisma
Ooh,
persuasion.
okay. Yeah, charisma persuasion. So this is a 32.
32.
Mm-hmm.
Kelian.
That was a disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
You hear a voice from behind you.
What was that?
What was that noise?
How the hell?
That calls out, "I have your word, but what is it worth?"
I
Just
mean, if
leave.
you don't,
Just leave. Just give up and leave.
No, he's got my shit. No, he
Give us
doesn't.
our shit
No,
back.
No, this was
We
the
killed
one
those
with the
two.
staff.
Yeah, that's right.
we killed both of those guys.
You might have your darts, but who cares about your
No,
darts?
he doesn't have anything. This is one of the invisible
Oh.
ones down here.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
the,
Yeah, that's
the one,
right.
two on the top of the room are long gone.
Yeah.
We don't care about you. Just leave.
And then you guys hear footsteps going up these stairs.
And drop the cloud kill.
Don't be a dick.
Cloud kill is gone. And the Tensor's floating disc is just roasting over this. That's not a concentration spell, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Liberation
what do we
goes
do
and
about-
collects his...
About
What
that,
happened?
Oh, I mean, that's super. They're gone, right?
probably.
you got hit with Styx water, so
What have we done since we left the Mahogany's room?
Well, you've. I'm really sorry to say that you missed an amazing shot at Kelian.
Yeah, no, like you have to take our word for it. But Kelian made the best
Is
shot.
the one on the floor there with one arrow directly through her larynx?
That's the one.
Zook pipes up, says that's a 9.5.
Liberation steps up to the stone wall and starts knocking on it.
And it's made of
Kelian,
stone.
Kelian holds up 2 fingers and just says, mouths the word twice, twice, twice.
Yeah, you
All right,
forgot all
well,
that. Sorry about that.
I think I still have most of my higher valencies, so I guess it wasn't that bad. A little beaten up.
I say we just leave the wall there and make them burn whatever they need to get out.
That's
If they
fair.
haven't
How long
already.
does it last?
If I keep it up the whole time,
Yeah.
forever.
Oh, okay.
I think it'll probably be there forever then, Mahogany. Liberation collects his axe and his bandolier darts.
Okay.
Surely we can just detect creature to see if it's still in there.
I
Don't call
don't
me
have that
sure.
prepared.
Yeah,
Um,
who cares?
I mean, Nath's
You're
going
right.
to start
Can you
checking
do
the
that?
bodies of the ones that are left here to see if there's anything useful to us. Not necessarily valuable. Like at this point, I think we're a little beyond looting most of them, but particularly it sounds like we're low on arrows.
Well, he can recover half his arrows after every fight. Just kind of baseline. The 2 bards weren't carrying anything of value.
Excuse me.
The dead invisible guy is going to require some actual searching because you can't see him.
Doesn't his concentration drop when he dies?
Yes. Which is
Okay.
why that's why the black tentacles went away.
Okay. Well, Nath will do the same thing, sweeping with his staff and 15-foot arcs around him and just slowly walk around the room.
And you eventually find the corpse of the invisible guy that you've killed.
Liberation walks up to Riot
Mhm.
and says, I think this would have mattered more to LC Clone, but I guess she was a friend of yours because she was really adamant about killing the crap out of you.
That's not what friends
Yeah.
do, Liberation.
Nath
kinda
will start.
Well, doesn't matter how I thought, I guess. And Riot starts searching her body.
Yeah, Nath will start by touch, trying to find pockets or anything, any obvious pieces of equipment.
So you're so searching Discordance's body. The only thing she had of actual value, she had a rod of the Pact Keeper, which none
Hell
of you
yeah.
can put to use.
You don't know that. Zook might multi-class.
Once we break Terran out of here.
Didn't he already have one?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's probably his.
Yeah. It's probably his fucking rod.
Liberation claps Kelian on the shoulder and says, "Nice shot."
Thank you. Thank you.
Nath,
Mm-hmm.
make an Arcana check. Intelligence Arcana.
22.
22. So you're patting down this invisible corpse. A Tiefling of some make and model. You feel scales with one hand and fur with the other and something slick and slimy with the third. You find its appendage, its arm, and you find its hand, and you feel on its fingers what feels like kind of like a brass knuckle. Kind of like he's wearing a ring on each finger, but the rings are connected with some. It just feels smooth and metallic. And it takes some work, but you slip this thing off. And as soon as you do, his dead body comes into view.
That sounds valuable.
Would it prevent spellcasting? Somatic components to
You'll
wear
have
it, or
you'll have to identify to get anything more than that.
no? I just mean like physically. Like, would you be able to, if you were wearing this, would your fingers be able to physically make the motion?
It would be difficult, but not impossible, because it only inhibits one of your hands.
Okay.
Like, if you were holding a weapon or something in your offhand, you wouldn't be able to use this hand to do somatic components. It looks like it's
Okay.
very restrictive.
Well, wait, we killed 2 of these guys, right?
You killed
No, one of them left.
No,
You
one
told
of
the
them
other one to
left.
run off.
There were
Good job.
3.
No,
Well,
there
that,
was
that was
two.
just some minstrel.
Yeah, the two up
Oh,
here were
the two
minstrels.
invisible ones.
These guys down here were invisible conjurers.
Is there
Oh.
anything else of value, like a spell component pouch or anything on him?
That has
No.
no value.
Yeah, Liberation activates Detect Magic, so he can give this a little more thorough once over here.
And I mean, you find the rod, the giant stone box in the middle of the room, the brass knuckle feeling thing that Nath's holding in his hands, and the harp in the corner of the room.
What kind of magic's the harp got?
Yeah.
Musical magic.
All right. You could have at least said dance magic.
I could have.
Riot drags Discordance's corpse over to this door
Okay.
and presses her finger up against the door
Okay.
mechanism and says where the crown rests.
Where the crown rests.
Right, that was beautiful.
We're keeping her with us if this works.
Yeah.
I've got the disc. Just toss her on.
Riot.
Mhm.
Roll 3d8.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Almost.
Let's say 15.
15. What's on each individual die?
7, 7, 1.
7, 7, 1. Take
Mhm.
8 points of force damage,
Mhm.
followed by 2 points of force damage, followed by 9 points of fire damage.
I can have that.
You-
So 4, 2, and 8? Yeah, that sounds right.
You spear Discordance's thumb on the door. You speak the name of the room, and suddenly the golden hued door glows with this violent prismatic light and discharges this magical energy that flows down through Discordance's hand, through her body, and then up through your own arms. And you kind of convulse with the pain for a moment. You're knocked away, and her body is slumped to the floor with her thumb still stuck up on the needle.
Well, that didn't work.
I mean, but we were going to try it at some point, right? It was
We
a
were
good
gonna
idea.
try. We were going to try it.
Right, drags the body away.
And you pull her body away, and her thumb comes free of the needle again.
Don't worry,
Well, I
in a
mean, I
minute
can-
you'll have regenerated that back.
Yeah, exactly.
I can identify these, but it'll take an hour. I don't think that this is the opportune time to rest. I think we're still... Nothing's changed about that I've missed, right?
Yeah.
Aside from getting liberation back.
No, this is not the opportune time to rest.
Didn't
Yeah.
think so. So, does anyone else want to carry these, or should I just keep them?
I'll carry him.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone's
just-
gonna make use of them, it's Kelian.
I mean, I'm just worried that you wouldn't be able to work your crossbow with it.
Well, we can
It's a
worry about that
crossbow.
when they're identified.
He only needs one finger for it. It's a crossbow. It's not like he's working a bow. You
Right.
hear from the back, Zuko. It's not like he's a real archer.
Right. Go ahead and fill yourself up to max HP if you're not already there.
Mhm.
And then whatever actions you take in this room will be the last actions you have under Regenerate.
Yeah.
Because by this point, your hour will have run its course.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
How long does a disc
So-
last? I think 8
We
hours.
need green beer from the spirits room, which is through here, but we don't have the names for it. We do have this name down here. That doesn't give us much. I don't know if
Yeah,
there's
I
any
mean-
need from Locke's place. Apart from, I don't know if you keep the diary or anything.
There is a silver door up here.
Yeah, we do have
Which-
a
Right,
an
and
option
there's
up
we
there.
can get to the forge.
You also passed
Before-
2 golden doors back here. There's one here,
Yeah.
and there's one here.
Yeah.
Do you have the names for those doors?
We know the names of Enethinder's room.
And that's the Solar, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, let's not go there.
not yet anyway. Do we know how to get to Theseus's room? I don't think we do.
Oh, the disc only lasts for an hour, so that'll be gone when the regeneration is gone too.
Yep. I thought it lasted a lot longer than that.
No, an hour is just a ridiculously long time. I don't know that an hour has passed.
An hour is passed.
I mean, DM
Yeah,
fiat,
yeah,
sure.
I don't know. Discordance knew the names for she's dead now. Never told us anyway.
Speak with dead?
I don't have that prepared. Do you?
Nope.
There you go. The Forge Master knows some names, so maybe we should go visit the Forge because we don't do any doors to get there.
To the Forge Master, then.
Yep.
Or who's taking the? I'm assuming we're taking all 3 magical items, right?
Wait, 3? What?
The rod.
The rod, the rings, and the instrument.
But you can't move
Well,
this
how big
harp.
is the harp?
Can't move
I,
it.
I
This
assumed
harp-
the harp
Oh,
was
the harp
like
is.
Yeah, this
the
is a
harp is
huge,
okay.
like 7-foot tall harp.
Okay.
Right,
about
has names for
500
the rod.
pounds.
It's pretty heavy.
Kelian's got the rings.
Cast another disc and load the harp up onto it.
If you want to wait 10 minutes, I don't know
Nah.
that bring this
I
harp.
don't.
We'll get it on the way out.
Okay.
If we get out.
Dun, dun, dun.
I kind of want to just cut its strings.
Oh, Zook didn't fall over. Good job.
What's the name of this of the forge?
The Forge.
Don't need a name. It's silver.
All right, it's silver door. We don't need a name. All right, Kelian will put in the mega key. Crank that door.
Open the door up.
I guess it would more be the big key.
Yeah.
This is an unbearably hot room. Who does not have fire resistance?
Oh, Kelian
Creation
doesn't.
does.
I don't.
Anybody who does not have fire resistance will sustain damage just being in this room.
Right, we'll go inside.
Liberation will walk
This
in
now I
with her.
do.
The Forge Master turns out to be a fire giant. And looking in this room, there are a lot of weapons in here, made out of Beatorian green steel. The sounds of ringing metal stop as you enter the room, and this fire giant looks over. He looks gruff and angry. And he sees Riot and Liberation step into the room, easy as you please. The flames don't seem to bother them much. And he stops his work, and he's just glaring at you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Liberation. How you doing today?
He
Bright old smile on his face.
He turns and spits on the floor next to his anvil. The spit smolders and steams away.
You the Forge Master?
He nods once.
I need to get some names of some of them that will be out of your hair.
And he says, "And if I refuse, you'll murder me like the others?"
Well, it's tricky. Because we just did murder somebody who had some...
Doesn't sound like a very smart decision on your part. And when he
Who
says
else was
this,
gonna kill us?
his gargantuan hammer that he's using to work this giant-sized greatsword on the forge, he leans back and thrusts it over his shoulder and does his best to look menacing. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether or not a fire giant is still menacing at this point.
Between the two of us, I don't think so. I mean, between the 6 of us, definitely not, but even between the 2 of us, I don't. Brad says, yeah, so we don't really want to kill you because we could, certainly, if that's how we want to do this. Definitely we could. If it comes to that.
Do you
But I
even
don't
like
know.
being here?
Who's holding
Oh,
this
yeah,
door
is-
open?
Is he speaking in common?
Kelian is.
Kelian is? As long
Yeah.
as Kelian's holding this door, he's going to sustain fire damage from holding this
Oh,
red-hot
fuck
door.
that noise. No, then
So-
absolutely
I'll
not.
stick a Titan in there. Titan's not gonna melt. It's made of metal.
I mean, Riot can just message Kelian when we're done. He can open the door back up.
No, that's a waste of max HP. I'll just stick a Titan in there. I'll take the damage for the turn it
It's
takes
not
to stick a Titan in there.
It's not max HP. This is a
Yeah,
silver
it's a silver door.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I still
Kelian
want to hear
doesn't
the
want to take
conversation.
Kelian just doesn't want to take damage.
I'll message Kelian when we're done. He can just open the... It's fine. Unless you want to be in here. I don't know.
The giant
I think
tells
it's-
you,
No, that's fine.
he says if he's going to die either way, he would prefer to die a glorious death than reveal his master's secrets. And if you're not inclined to threaten him with death, he doesn't know what else you can threaten him with.
It's true.
Why?
What if we, threatening, tried a different tactic? What do you want?
Can't be very enriching life just sitting here banging steel all day.
Sick
Eight.
burn liberation.
Make a charisma check.
That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Liberation's kind of firing on all cylinders today. Get it. It's a 22.
22. You tell him this can't be an enriching life, banging on metal all day. So, like, what kind of place does that come from? Keeping in mind that this guy is a fire giant. You know fire giants basically live for this kind of metalworking. And you spend a great deal of your time as a member of the Godsmen who work and take great pride in forging metal.
Yeah, but
You're just trying to throw him off?
At the same time, it's like from all I can tell, it's like, is he too big for this door to get out of here?
No. No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a 10-foot door. I mean, he could stoop and get out of here easily enough.
I mean, all you're really doing here is you're just working metal. Are you from here originally? Did you come from the plane of fire? Would you like to go back there someday?
He tells you that the glorious weapons that he works and is well compensated for making has shed the blood of countless wretched Tenari across the plains. that his toil, which he takes great pride in, has staunched the flow of chaos out of the abyss. As to Riot, asks, what do you want? He tells you that coin would be a good start.
Okay. Riot fishes around in her pack. I don't think I have a lot of coin because I'm Riot. I can give him about 200 gold in various denominations of coin.
So you pull out various amounts of metal.
Yeah.
He scoffs at the paltry amount of money you bring out of your pack.
Mm-hmm.
But he tells you he might be able to put it to use. He looks over at Liberation. He says he wants to make the Horned One eat his insulting words, which would provide him great entertainment. And if you do this, he might be inclined to share the names of some of the rooms you're seeking.
Just what did you have in mind?
He rummages around through some of his stuff and gets a large crucible which he sets on his flame, and he bids Riot come forth and dump the coins into it.
Yeah, Riot does so. Says goodbye to most of my money.
So how much money do you actually put in there?
I put in 100 gold. Yeah, let's just say 100 gold.
So 100 gold worth of just various coins?
No, 100 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces. Okay.
Yeah.
And you watch as the heat of these flames quickly warp and liquefy the coins, and before long this crucible has an amount of liquid gold in it. Are they immune to fire damage? I should probably check. They are. So he can just pick this crucible up with his bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, bare hand. He's a giant. He can just... He takes a great stride over to Liberation and hunches down, holds this red-hot crucible of molten gold in his face and says, "Drink deeply, my friend."
Riot looks at it and shrugs.
Liberation says over the Rari's bond, be ready with the 1 minute rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you, fam.
Did you say I got you, fam? I love it. And chug, chug, chug.
So you're gonna... So how do you go about doing this, like, physically? The sides of this crucible are glowing red hot, sitting on his impossibly hot Beatorian fire.
I am resistant to fire.
Resistant is half damage.
Yeah.
So just grab it
Does
with
this
your...
count as lava? You die, no save.
There was a helpful chart we saw.
Yep.
So Liberation, if you grab you're grabbing this crucible with your hands and just putting it to your lips and down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
God damn, this guy's got balls of steel.
Not anymore. Those
I like how we
burned right
started
up.
this session talking about how, like, your friend, the fighter, takes all the crazy risk that Liberation always is, and now
Right.
you get a great example of what kind of risk that is.
I'm not telling him this story, and I hope he's not watching. Liberation, take 24 points of fire damage to your
I can
hands and
cut
your
that in
face
half.
as you're pouring this. Now make a Constitution saving throw. DC is going to be 20.
Constitution saving throw? Okay. What's my bonus on that?
I thought this should be on your character sheet with the rest of your...
No, I'm verifying it. Let's restore a key point at that. Oh my god, I failed.
You failed.
Yep.
You start pouring molten gold down into your throat, and you immediately realize this is the worst idea in your life.
Yep.
You immediately try to start spitting it out, but as this gold sits and burns through your tongue and all on your mouth, you are immediately rendered unconscious from the pain and shock. Go ahead and reduce yourself to 0 hit points. Riot, you see him, he's trying to spit this out like it's a foul-tasting soup, but it's not soup, it's metal. So he's sputtering, and you see flecks of his teeth breaking, and you know his tongue must be gone, and you know if any of this went down into his esophagus, the damage would be irreparable. And even if it wasn't, it would eventually re-solidify. It would be blocking up. And yeah, you essentially just watched Liberation knock himself unconscious, and you know in this state he will not survive very long. The fire giant reacts with uproarious laughter.
Can I let me see what kind of healing spells I've got right here. Can I whisper I'm going to whisper a healing word to see if I can get Liberation at least conscious.
You can, but I mean he's going to, after a few more moments, he's going to start taking bludgeoning damage basically from asphyxiation.
Man, I bet you wish that door was open now.
You need some of that fungus for no breath.
Riot, instead what Riot does is messages Kelian. Says, open now.
Alright, Kelian hurries over.
And the door
Uses
opens,
the
and the blast of heat pours out of the room.
Riot shoves Liberation out. Says, Mahogany, do something.
What happened?
Is that gold on his lips?
Yeah, he just drank some gold. You really need to. We need to fix him now.
So, Brick, tell me, what does he look like? Does he look like he has gold in his neck?
So we've all seen that episode of Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Like that, except inside his face.
All right, I'm gonna have to pull some Druid shit here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
And I'm going to simultaneously. I'm going to simultaneously slit him open to let the gold out and cast Regenerate.
Okay. You can cast Regenerate again, right?
I am at 0 hit points, so I would be taking free death.
You're going to take 2 death saves from me slitting you open. You're then going to get healed up by the Regenerate.
You won't actually. I don't worry about death saves outside of combat. Yeah. That's Mahogany. I want you to make me an intelligence medicine. Medicine is intelligence naturally, right?
It's wisdom.
Is it wisdom?
No, it's wisdom.
Then wisdom.
It's wisdom?
Right.
Yeah, it is.
First of all, do you leave the door open after you throw Liberation out of it?
I think I wouldn't hold it open because my attention would be back toward the giant.
Okay, so you turn your attention back to the giant. He's doubled over in uproarious laughter.
And
he says, "My name is Acrophes, and you may tell your friend the Jester if he lives. You may tell him that he has given me more pleasure in a few moments of his time than I've seen in many years." And then he offers you a drink from the crucible.
Riot says, "No thanks, I'm the straight man of the act."
Wait, was that intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
18.
18. So, and what tools are you using here?
What tools to cut him open?
No, you haven't.
I've got this sick-ass knife that we've brought up before that I use for my sacrificial rituals.
Okay, so
I'm
you start
slitting him open like a fish.
You start you carve open his trachea and try to let this gold out. And you're using Druid magic to clear it out. And after a few moments, you get him to a point where if you give him hit points now, you'll be able to bring him back around. As far as the inside of his mouth and his tongue and that is going to require regeneration.
Yeah, that's
why
it's going to require 2 minutes because that's the way I bring him back is I regenerate him.
Okay, so
for 2 blessed minutes.
Before you do that, I'm going to require a second medicine check to stabilize him at 0 HP, so he doesn't slip away while you're doing the.
Yeah.
Can I aid on that?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't think you really need to because 22.
No problem.
Okay.
You guys just watch Mahogany perform impromptu surgery on Liberation. And I'm going to go ahead and just speed this up. We'll start in the room with this guy next week in case you want to do some more interaction.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He offers you the names of the 3 rooms that he knows. let me.
Man, you guys are really
Oh, you
burning
know
through
what?
my high level spells.
I, short,
Literally
Burning.
burning through my high level
Burning.
spells.
I shorted you guys earlier because you've got a path down here as well. So he knows. First of all, he knows the name of this room.
Wait, I don't see where you're pointing. Okay, that one.
Yeah, over
Oh,
here
oh,
on,
good,
on the
good.
other side of the musical chamber.
Mhm.
He tells you it's called Birthplace of Spirits. But there are 2 rooms beyond that with golden doors that he does not know the names of. He gives you the name of this room, Locke's Seat, which you guys already have. He tells you if you go down near the graveyard, down the stairs in this direction, you'll find a golden door, beyond which is called the Heart of Ambition.
Is that on the left side or
That's
Not
this
this
right
door.
side?
This
Going
right
down
here.
this way. Oh,
This would
The
take you to
heart
the
of-
graveyard. This takes you to the
Oh,
Heart
there's
of
no,
Ambition.
there's no gold
Gotcha.
door. There.
No, it's the stairs
That's
just go down into the graveyard.
Okay.
and it's the heart of ambition.
Yep.
Okay.
And then beyond that room is another room called a Guest of Honor.
I'm not
Frick.
gonna mark that.
Can I have 1 minute to end this session real quick?
Yeah.
As soon as like I get liberation stabilized,
Mm-hmm.
I put the circlet on my head,
Yep.
shapeshift into a golden dragon, walk into the room, look him in the eye, and I drink some of the gold.
And you drink some of the gold.
Yeah, and I am immune to fire.
That's fine, but I mean, he's not really impressed that a dragon can drink gold. Like, psh. So we'll pick up this session, next session, with Acrophes, if you guys want to deal with him some more.
Mhm.
I was not expecting Liberation to try to drink molten gold.
How long have you been playing this game with Liberation?